As time changes, people tend to rely upon more on the internet. And I work with several different groups of people, CEOs, CFOs, entrepreneurs, investors, venture capitalists, several different types of people that have their hands in several different types of industries or businesses. One of them is uh, oil and gas. A lot of people that are in oil and gas don't just have one well or one company, they have multiple companies. Another good one would be the restaurant business. A friend of mine used to spend 4 hours a day on the phone, and he would be talking to every one of his stores. He had 11 different restaurants, and at the end of the night, he'd have to get on the phone with all 11 stores, talk about what happened with the day, blah, blah, blah. Well, now I've limited him down to about 15 minutes. He's got everybody in his organization on DocHost, and what that allows them to do is take DocHost, put all their financials, or what they did for the day, or their inventories for what they need for the next week, or whatever the case is, and put it all into one document management tool. So when they order something online, or if they order something from a vendor, the investor knows, the owner knows, the president of the restaurant chain knows what they're doing and how they're doing it. It's a very effective way for someone to manage that type of industry. And if you go into gas stations and different types of gas stations, they have several regulations and different things they have to keep up with. There's laws, and you have to make sure each location knows everything that happens within that state as far as what the laws and regulations and guidelines are. Gas stations are a great thing because there's one on every corner, and if they're not owned by Exxon or one of the other large oil and gas companies, they are either a private mom and pop type person that actually sells gas from Exxon or from Shell or one of the large oil and gas companies. But they do have a way of tracking, and if you have 5 or 6 or 10 different stores and you want to keep track of how much gas for the day has went out of the store, how much inventory might have went out, how much for lottery tickets, whatever the case is, the little point of entry or point of sale that they do at the register reports into a database at the end of the night, and that dumps into DocHost, and then they're able to view what they did for the day. And if they want to separate it out, they can just drag and drop it in different folders, such as inventory, lottery, food sales, alcohol beverage, whatever the case is. They can drag and drop it, or they can keep it separated by day, and then at the end of the week they can total everything up and know what they did or where they came from for the week.